Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So it is summer, and what does everyone do during the summer? Everyone goes on vacation. Everyone loves vacation. I love vacation. I'm about to go on vacation this weekend, but in preparation of me going on vacation, I figured I would film all the kind of things that I do leading up to my trip to help me pack and get organized, kind of what I pack, how I pack, what I bring on my carry-on, airport travel, so like how I style my hair, what kind of outfit I wear, all that jazz. So I'm going to do a little mini series on that. I thought it would be fun because this is stuff that I'm going to be doing all week regardless. And so I was like, why not film it? I am a dork and I love prepping for trips more than anything else. And I'm going to be wearing makeup on my trip. I need clean makeup brushes to do that. So today I'm going to be washing all of my makeup brushes, and I'm going to show you how I like to deep clean my makeup brushes, and then also a couple things that I kind of like to use more so daily or weekly just to kind of spot clean my brushes a little bit. So let's just get into the video. I don't deep clean my brushes nearly as often as I should. It's something that I do more so on a monthly basis. Yeah. But I do have a lot of makeup brushes, and I don't use all of my makeup brushes every time I do my makeup, obviously, because that would be weird. And so I just kind of like cycle through my makeup brushes because I have multiple versions of the same kind of like multiple highlight brushes, multiple foundation brushes, multiple powder brushes. And so I just kind of like cycle through those until I've used them all up, and then I'll wash them all. But two products that I like to use kind of more daily to help me keep my brushes clean in between deep cleanses, deep cleanings. You know what I mean, right? Okay. Are the e.l.f. Daily Makeup Brush Cleaner, and this is great for this video because it's a part of my little mini travel series, and this is great for travel. Get you one of these. If you do not have this, get it, because when you're on vacation you're gonna be doing your makeup, and I don't know about you guys, but like I said, I only clean my brushes maybe once a month anyways, and I'm definitely not gonna be on vacation washing my makeup brushes every day. Some people might do that. That's great. I aspire to be like that one day, but for right now I'm not. So this is what I like to bring because it is 2 fluid ounces. It's a little mini guy. It's great for travel. You can put it in your carry-on because TSA is under 3 ounces, right? After you do your makeup, just kind of spritz your brushes, wipe them off on a paper towel or a washcloth or whatever. Wipe them off, set them up to dry. When you come back to do your makeup the next day, they're dry and they're pretty clean, and you don't have like purple eyeshadow left over on your eyeshadow brush, and then you want to do, like a neutral look, you know what I mean? So this is great for travel, and it's also great for using at home, but I typically more so use this guy when I'm traveling to help keep my brushes maintained during my vacation. So that is what this is really good for. When I'm at home and I'm kind of transitioning between brushes, or I find a brush that I want to use and I'm like, it still has a little bit of makeup on it, or it has like pink blush on it, but I want to use this for bronzer. This is a product that I like to use during those times when I'm at home, and I'm sure you guys have seen this all over the internet. It's this. So this is the little bowl that you fill with soap and water, and then this is the little brush holder that you stick your brushes in. Watch this. So you stick your brushes in, and then it comes with different size attachments right here. So yeah, what you do is you just kind of fill your container with soap and water. So what I like to use when I clean my makeup brushes like this is I like to use Dawn dish soap, because it's gentle enough on my brushes, but it cuts down on grease. Isn't that their like motto? Like, gentle on hands, tough on grease, or something like that, right? Yeah. I think that's it. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. The point is it helps get my brushes clean, and so I'll fill it up with soap and water to about right here, about halfway. Then you stick your brush in and you turn it on. I don't have anything in here because I'm going to show you how I deep clean my brushes, but then you just turn it on and it just spins around in the water. And I like to do that for about 45 seconds, just kind of let it spin around in the water. What I really like about this is because this is something that is more practical for daily use. Like I said, if I have an eyeshadow brush that had purple eyeshadow on it, but I really want to use it for like a brown eyeshadow, I can do this because I can wash my brush, get rid of that purple eyeshadow, and then when I'm done like washing it, all I do is pull it out, turn it on, let it spin around. I do this for about 45 seconds as well, and then when I'm done, it's completely dry, and so I can go in and use it right away. Whereas say I was transitioning between colors and I wanted to use the same brush and I used the daily brush cleaner, this is going to leave my brush damp, and I don't know, depending on the eyeshadow, it might not work, you know? It might not work. So yeah. Or like, say I was using, because this is something that I do a lot. I kind of like to use my bronzer brush for bronzer and blush, but let's say I had a hot pink blush left over on that, but I want to go on with bronzer. I don't want to go on with this, get my brush all wet and gross, and then try to put on bronzer with that. That's just not gonna work. So like I said, this is better for travel, or you can do this at home too. Like, just clean your makeup brushes after you're done using them, and then they'll be dry, so the next time you go to use them, they're pretty clean. But I like to use this for travel for that reason, especially because when I do travel, I bring a very limited quantity of my makeup brushes, whereas if I'm at home, I'm like, oh, I want to use this fan brush for bronzer, but I also like to use a fan brush for blush or whatever. Well, guess what? I got multiple fan brushes at home, but when I go on vacation, I'm not bringing all of my brushes. I'm not bringing 5 of one kind of brushes. I like to bring one of every kind of brush that I need, and boom, that's it. So this daily brush cleaner is really practical for vacation. And if I'm gonna just kind of spot clean when I'm at home, this is something that I use more so, just because it's easy, and like I said, I could dry my brush as well, and this does dry it. It's like just spinning around and then it's ready to go in like a minute. So that is what I like to do. Now for deep cleaning my brushes, just don't wash your makeup brushes right before your flight. I would say give yourself at least 12 hours for the makeup brushes you know you're gonna take. Like, if you don't want to wash all of your makeup brushes at once, but you want to wash the ones that you know you're gonna take, I would say give yourself at least 12 hours before you go in to pack them. Not 12 hours before you leave and then you pack everything up like 5 hours before you're gonna leave. No, 12 hours before you're gonna pack them. So if you're gonna be done packing them at, if you want to have everything packed by 8 p.m., girl, you need to get up in the morning. You need to wash the makeup brushes, okay? And give yourself 12 hours prior to the time you want to pack them. I don't like to cut it that close because for like some of my bigger powder brushes, I know that it takes a little bit longer for them to dry, and I have done that where all my other brushes are dry, and then I have my powder brush that I really want to take and it's still a little damp. I pack it anyways, get to my destination, and it's just like got that funky like mildewy smell. Don't do that. Just do it in advance. So for my deep clean, what I like to use is I like to use a bar of the Dove Original soap because I like to really like work my brushes into the soap and like lather it up and get it really, really soapy. And I find that this soap is pretty gentle as well. So I just like to use the soap, swirl my brush around, get a good lather, and then this is a pot holder. Sorry, it has like a little bit of soap residue on it. This is the this is a pot holder that I got from the dollar store. I like it because it has, you know, the different textures to help wash your brush. You know, after you get a soapy lather, just rub it on here. And I like to put my hand under the water and kind of rinse the brush under the water while still swirling it on this. And then I always like to just have some cotton balls on hand and some rubbing alcohol. I'm looking at my rubbing alcohol over here like, bitch, why did you not grab it? Why is it sitting over there? But anyways, I just put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on my brushes, put a little rubbing alcohol on a cotton ball, and clean my brush handles. And then I like to lay them out to dry. So now that we've gone over kind of the different things that I like to do to clean my makeup brushes, let's go see how I actually deep clean my makeup brushes. I hate cleaning makeup brushes so much. Anyways, let's go. So I'm in my bathroom right now, and I'm gonna show you guys how I kind of have my stuff set up, and then we'll get into cleaning the brushes. Okay, so right here I have all of my makeup brushes. I have my alcohol, then I have my Dove Beauty Bar. This is just a little towel that I have. This is the little mitt that I use to wash my makeup brushes, and the cotton balls to clean the handles, because that's important as well. So let's get to cleaning. So I like to just wet the brush first. Let's move this out the way. And another tip when you're doing this is you want to make sure you're holding your brush at a downward angle. Don't tilt it upright, because that's going to cause the water to like sink down, and then your brush handle will get loose. Or sometimes I have heard of the brushes just completely falling apart. And I'm just going to lather it up. See that? All that gook coming off. Okay, and then once I have a good amount of soap on the brush, I'll start to just work it on here.
And this is something that you might have to do a couple of times to get everything out. It's like hard to hold the soap. So this is something that I typically do about 2 times, and then my brush is usually pretty clean.
Alright, then once I have my brush clean, I'm going to take a cotton ball and my rubbing alcohol and clean the handle. And after I have all of my makeup brushes clean, I also like to clean my makeup brush holders with alcohol, just to make sure everything is sanitized. Then I just lay it flat and let it dry. All right, beautiful people, that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me clean my makeup brushes. I don't know why, but I really like those videos, and I hope my tip about the daily brush cleaner for travel was helpful. Oh, real quick, I didn't mention this whole little brush cleaner system I got off of Amazon. I will find it and try to link it down below for you guys if you're interested in it. But yeah, thank you for hanging out for me. Thank you for hanging out with me while I clean my makeup brushes, and stay tuned for more videos to come. I'm doing a whole little mini series this week of different videos and just preparation of me getting ready to travel. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that little bell notification so that you'll be notified when I upload, because I'm having a whole series coming out this week of travel stuff, if you're into it. I also have other videos, makeup videos, you know, so yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with me. Like and subscribe, of course. Don't forget to ding that little bell. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!